Okay, we're going to have a look at something to do with SEO that throws a lot of people, especially people in businesses that are looking for somebody to promote their website. And that fallacy, I think, is the idea of the so-called trophy keyword. So a trophy keyword could be something like, well, let's put something in. Now, a word like, or a phrase like that is highly lucrative because it's something that a lot of people around the world could be looking for, and it covers a lot of different potentials for monetization, such as hotels. If you look at the people over here that are advertising, trying to get the attention of somebody that's just typed that in, you've got looks like you've got the official US tourist board. You've got tour companies, eBay products for people that are about to travel. Here's one of the biggest travel companies. So obviously these are paid adverts, and these are not non-paid. Anything outside of this pinky box is not paid for. It's just appearing there because it's coming up in the search results. These are appearing there because people have paid. Anyway, this is a fairly highly lucrative term. Now, what a lot of companies, though, especially local based businesses, get confused with is ranking. So they might want to, if their company is selling something quite specific to an area or providing a service that's quite specific to an area, they get confused because they think the fact that they're at the top of Google is the be all and end all of everything. So if we type in, for instance, right, let's type that in, do a search for it, slatted wall panels, Northampton. Now there's companies here that are ranking for that search term. And it looks as if there's companies that are actually paying for it as well. Now this search engine, Google, knows my IP address, it knows where I'm coming from, and it also knows obviously that I've typed in a locality on top of this, so it's going to give me as specific geographical results as it possibly can. Now the company that manufactures these sort of products, they're going to be quite keen obviously to get their company listed in the search results. But is it worth it? Is it worth forking out money to a company to push your own business to the top for that sort of keyword? So the thing to do is to see how many people are searching for it. So if we go back, what I'm going to do now is open up the Google keyword tool, because that would show me the numbers of people searching for that globally and locally. So if I go and paste that in to here, fill out this captcha code. God, these get worse and worse, don't they? I think that's an IMP. Search for that. Okay. So, slatted wood panels, Northampton. Basically, if there's a dash there, it usually means that there's less than 10 people, or potentially none at all, searching for that. So we look what in the world, there's hardly anyone searching for that. Local, which is local to the UK, there's virtually nobody searching for that search term. So you as the proprietor of your business, that may be all you do. Okay, but even if you ranked in the top spot for this search term, specifically that search term, in fact, I'm going to make sure we're doing this right. I'm going to do the exact match phrase. Exact, what that means is it's going to find the numbers of people that do this, that literally type that out and type only that out and then press search. Okay. The broad match, let's just the broad match search would be a mixture of those words combined with others. The phrase match search would include that exact phrase, but it could be other things on top. So it could be that exact phrase there, but it could also mean that they type that in as well. Oak slatted wood panels, Northampton. Okay, but this is the exact match results that we're looking at now. Okay, so if we look at the searches on similar terms, well, wood panels, obviously that's going to be, there's a lot more people searching for that month by month. Wood panel, worktops, these are sort of related stuff, so this keyword tool can find stuff that's kind of related to what you typed in up here. But the idea of ranking for these trophy keywords, the only way that you can assess if it's going to be worthwhile is to check out, is anybody actually searching for them? Because it's quite easy to get your site listed in the #1 spot for obscure terms. Terms that no one's looking for have very little competition. And the fact that I've tagged this with a geographic location means is cut it down to even fewer potential searchers. So this tells us in Google this tells us for this search engine, who keep a track of the searches that people do, there's basically no one. So the amount of traffic that would bring you for people specifically interested in that, nothing. Basically, you could type that in yourself and think, whoa, here I am, I'm up here, look, woohoo, I'm so happy. But if you then checked your analytics, your site visitor numbers, it would be like almost nothing. It may be nothing, maybe 1 or 2, don't know, for that exact match phrase. So there you go. So this is the thing where a lot of SEO companies will sell you on. They'll say, we'll get you to the #1 spot. In fact, we'll have a look at that. Rank in number. Let's just type rank #1 in Google. You usually bring up SEO companies. There we go. Rank #1 on Google. Guaranteed page 1 results. Okay. So there's people advertising to get your website on the first page of the search engines. And what you got to check is, you may have an idea. Let's have a look. Some of these. You may have an idea. So I know this one. It puts you through a process. So you put in your site. This is a bit of a lead generator site to put you in touch with SEOs around the country. But you can do a lot of the research yourself quite simply. So all you need to do is go to this tool. So it's quite easy to get to. You just type in Google keyword tool, go to it, type in the keyword you're interested in, and then check out the potential number of visitors you could get from that. I mean, this just shows you the number of searches. Even if you ranked at the #1 spot, you don't pick up every one of these. You might get 40, 50, 60% of these numbers who actually click on your site link from the search results page. So bear that in mind. So don't get caught out by people saying to you, oh yeah, we're ranking #1. For what? You know, as I say, it's quite easy to get people ranked and businesses ranked for very specific keywords that are quite low in search volume, or very unique keywords. Okay, hope that I'm not saying this is a bad company at all. I'm just saying it's a tactic that a lot of companies use to gain business. But the bottom line is, do those keywords bring you traffic? Okay, thanks for watching.